Cup is being launched by the man who's known as the safest pair of hands in Ireland, Packie Bonner. Packie, Packie, you have a long association with Salthill Devon and also with the Macron Cup.
Yes, of course. I've been here probably as a bit of a spectator, observer, but also in the role of technical director.
Yes.
Not too much hands-on, but a little bit of chat with the guys and how they're doing, giving them feedback and trying to help them develop it, and maybe giving a few hints here and there. So it's been great to see it continue, develop. And I think that's down to a credit down to the people that's been wrapped around it for all these years. They've developed themselves too. They've thought about it. They've seen the things that work, that don't work, and that's great. And it gives a great platform for the young people. How long? This is 10 years now. So 10 years ago, those kids were starting at the first time. Those kids now are adults.
Sure.
You have a whole new group every year coming along, experience something different in their lives, looking forward to it, playing against international teams, all of that. So for me, that's a learning process.
Sure.
And it's how those young kids, and if we can get them to think a little bit about how that went, what can we do differently after it's over to help them improve, and the coaches too wrapped around it. All of these things help in the development side.
Well, you've played at the very highest level, and you've also been a hero for Ireland. And you made the point that the development of young players at this age in international tournaments and their exposure to international competition is vital.
It is. It helped me when I was a young kid. I went away, as I said, inside. I went away to Varese. I went to St. Malo when my first tour, when I was sort of 16 years old with the Irish youth team, and I still remember those experiences, but those experiences helped me to think about, look at the competition we're playing against, and we did okay. And sometimes we think, wow, these players are, and these teams and the big names of these players, that will never compete. But actually when you go out and do it, and you do quite well, you grow in confidence, and I think that's what happened to us. And of course when you think about us in the World Cup ourselves, when we were senior players, that breakthrough to a World Cup and competing against the best players in the world and being able to achieve something and not get shown up in any way, and sometimes beat them, which is crucial. That all always gives you confidence as a player. And if you can do it as a good team and keep your humility about you, and then the support around that is vital.
John, it's been a roller coaster ride for you guys. This is an international competition, and it gives your company great exposure.
It does indeed, yes. Absolutely thrilled with what we've got last year and again this year. It's a great tribute to Salthill Devon. We're into our 10th year, our second as sponsors. The coverage has been fantastic every way. Very, very good partnership. I don't like to call it a sponsorship, believe it or not, even though it is, but we work with partners and we work for partners, and we help each other. We've done brilliantly in Galway. We've Galway FC, we've the Galway FA, Salthill Devon, the Galway Cup. Second home, despite the accent.
Ollie, it's 10 years now of the Macron Cup, almost as long as you've been chairman. You've seen a lot of changes over that period.
Yeah, it's been a tremendous, from a very, very small or humble beginnings, where we went away to Wales, Bob, and we came away saying, they ran a tournament there, the Ian Rush tournament, and we came away and said, we've got far better facilities, Galway's a much more interesting place, and we should be able to do this ourselves. And Tony Johnson, Dennis, myself came back and said, let's have a go at this. And the first person we asked about helping us was Packie Bonner. Packie was then the technical director of the FAI. And we said, if we get a couple of named teams like Glasgow Celtic and the Irish international team, if we said both of those came, it would give us a huge boost. And to his credit then, he just said yes. And it's gone on from there, Bob.
Okay, well, I mean, this year you've got over 50 teams. Tell us about the different age groups.
So there's 5 tournaments in the overall tournament. There's 2 at under 13, 2 at under 15, and an under 17 tournament, a 12-team under 17 tournament. In total, we've 54 teams. Teams from all over Ireland, Scotland and England, and then we've a number of teams from North America, and we've got our Israeli friends are back, Maccabi Haifa again. Two tournaments at under 13, which is probably becoming the most competitive, in the sense that lots of clubs and lots of district leagues are preparing for the Kennedy Cup. And there's a huge emphasis in Ireland around that 12-13 age group. So we're seeing district league sides from all over Ireland coming, school teams coming, and they're not always the best teams, but it doesn't matter. It gives them an idea about, gosh, I'm going to play against really good teams on very good pitches. And for all of the teams that come, whether it's Arsenal that were here before, or Ipswich, or the Irish team, they all comment on the quality of the playing surface. So the attraction to outside teams is all the games are played in Drum. 4 pitches are being used in parallel, pretty much 12 hours a day for the duration of the tournament. 124 games played in 4 days, and it goes from 9:30 in the morning until 7 o'clock in the evening. But you can, if you're a scout or if you're a manager or if you're just an interested spectator, you can come there and watch a game, move to the next pitch, watch another game, and pretty much stay all day. We've got food on site, we've got beverages on site, and you can watch good quality football from 9:30 in the morning till 7.